up inside 1822. The CEO, Mercedes Mone, continues to be one of the most talked about wrestlers in 2025. Mercedes Mone been on one of the best runs of her career in professional wrestling. She is currently the belt collector at Winnipeg Pro Wrestling. She won her 12th belt, making her 12 belts, Mone breaking Ultimo Dragon record. But a lot of fans online are still criticizing Mercedes Mone, saying she got a big ego. She is not that good. She's overrated. Tony Khan should not pay her that much money. I'm here to tell y'all why the belt collector gimmick rules. First off, Mercedes Mone is giving back to pro wrestling. We know how much this business she loves. These smaller promotions, a lot of us have no idea about them, and also these titles. Winnipeg Pro Wrestling owner said she is the reason why they are moving tickets. Anytime Mercedes Mone is on a different promotion, she's going to move tickets because she is a name. She is a former W superstar. Her name still holds weight. So if I find out Mercedes Mone is at a wrestling promotion I have no idea about, hey, I might want to go because at least I know Mercedes Mone. And that's the great thing about it. A lot of y'all getting mad at Mercedes Mone for winning these belts and don't even watch any of these promotions. It's just more added hate. Y'all hate that she has success outside the WWE. And all that stuff you feel about her, the bookers disagree. There's a reason why they put the belts on her. The belts are on AEW television. It gives the promotions more exposure. And one of the great things about Mercedes Mone belt collector gimmick is these ladies she going against. And down the line, when you start dropping every single belt, you're going to say, oh, I remember such and such. She beat Mercedes Mone when you see her on AEW television and also WWE. That's the CEO, Mercedes Mone, giving back. She want to elevate other women we do not know about. Because we're going to see them like, oh, I remember her. And that's the good thing about Mercedes Mone holding all these belts. She is giving more exposure out, and that's good for the professional wrestling business. Because a lot of wrestlers today, they are not appearing at any shows, being a viable name to move tickets for these small promotions. And now that Mercedes Mone challenged Chris Statlander for the AEW Women's Championship, it makes this match more intriguing. Because people want to know, are Tony Khan and the rest of everybody in AEW are ready to give the CEO Mercedes Mone the AEW Women's Championship? She's 2-0 against Chris Statlander. Will AEW shock us and have Chris Statlander defeat Mercedes Mone to retain her Women's Championship? We just got to see at Full Gear on November 22nd. Every single time Mercedes Mone is in a match, you are wondering what's going to be the outcome because she only lost one time in AEW. So that match, people are going to be locked in because they're going to be hoping that Mercedes Mone does not go over. And that's why when Toni Storm faced Mercedes Mone at All In Texas, it was such a big deal because so many people assumed that she was going to lose a belt to add to the collection. But Toni Storm lost. It made a lot of people happy. So Mercedes Mone is going to have you locked in. Y'all cannot say y'all do not care about Mercedes Mone matches. Y'all clearly do. Because when she wins, you have an opinion. When she loses, you still have an opinion. So you care about Mercedes Mone. You can say all the negative stuff about her, but at the end of the day, you care. If you didn't care, you wouldn't say one single word. And when Mercedes Mone start losing belt after belt after belt after belt, now we have a storyline. We could get a different version of Mercedes Mone. The fall from grace of the CEO Mercedes Mone. Now that she no longer holds any belts in professional wrestling. And we could witness probably the best character version of Mercedes Mone. And I'm really looking forward to it. And you can expect it in 2026. If you notice the match with Mina Shirakawa, Mercedes Mone would try all the easy ways to get the win, which she did do. She is getting desperate. She did not beat her clean, hitting the bank statement for the 1, 2, 3 to become RA champion. No, she put her feet on the rope. She escaped once again. So as the pressure continued to get up in kayfabe, Mercedes Mone eventually is going to spiral out of control when she finally lose everything. And that's why they're setting up the belt collector gimmick. You're going to remember a lot of people that defeated Mercedes Mone for the belt because it will be put out there. It'll be a much bigger deal when she loses a belt. And every belt she's going to lose, everybody will have something to say. And when she lose that TBA championship belt, the last belt she have, I cannot wait to see what the Mercedes Mone character going to be on AEW television. And I'm expecting so much good stuff from her. They ain't just having this belt gimmick just to have it. No, they're doing it for a reason. Everybody involved, other promoters with their small companies, and also Tony Khan with AEW television. Stop hating on a gimmick. There's a reason for this gimmick, and that's why I love it so much. I'm glad I'm able to be put on game about these other belts and promotions. Because without Mercedes Mone, I would have no idea about these current promotions she's working with. The only one I really know is CML and New Japan Wrestling. But with Mercedes Mone in the spotlight, I'm finding out about other promotions. So you cannot hate on that right there. So yes, the belt collector gimmick is very hated by a lot of people, but to me, it rules. You got something to say about Mercedes Mone? Negative, positive? I will respond to everybody in the comment section. I don't shy away from nothing when it comes on here, when it comes to the comment section. Hit the like button on this video. As always, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.